Let's start then with the I am awareness, the opening to that side of the pendulum. As we open to the unbound beingness, in whatever way Dave kind of knows himself as the ocean, as spaciousness. Where there is no separation. Perhaps even there isn't a full finding of the localized Dave, just as this. What's the flavor of this? Is it, is there a vibration to it? An aliveness of this? Or is it more empty, still, silent? In this, that includes the tree outside your home, this that you're sitting on, and the sky. What's same of all of this? You call it emptiness, being, isness, stillness. And in that, what's the same? Is it, would you call, is it a presence? Is it a vibration? Is there a sound to it? Is there a taste to this I amness, this awareness? That's the same as the tree, the sky. Does it have a feel? Is there a feel? A feel of stillness or a vibration? And if everything is of this out there, if it's the tree, the dog, the sky, does it also include this form that we call Dave? Or is it everything but? And if it is also this Dave, what's it like to know this that is the tree as Dave? You might notice their thoughts. Okay, I'm following this. Okay, I got this. Now this is Dave. Their thoughts about that. What's it like to be that? feel in to your chest. Chest is the same as the tree. The same is the sameness. What's that like? And then so many of these ancients use this word Satchitananda, saying that the very nature of what we are is this ananda as we feel it, as we know it in form, as this bliss. What's your version of that? As we know ourselves as the tree, as the same sameness of everything. We have different words for that. That's just one. Is it more fullness, aliveness? Maybe you can find a bliss in this as we feel into it. Feel into this treeness, this skyness, as Daveness. You might notice there's Daveness, and then there are the thoughts that come up. Oh, how am I doing? How deeply am I getting this? Can I go deeper into it? How much longer are we doing this? And if we feel into the thoughts, are they made of anything different than the treeness, the skyness, the Daveness, the sameness? Even the thoughts. And then there's this word my. Oh, this is my body. This is my life. Does it separate us from this? Or is it not the same as well? And as we feel this, perhaps it's like the headless way where it's just emptiness. There's nothing here. There's I am the ocean. And if that's what's here, can we feel into the flavor of it even more? Feel into the flavor of how that is experienced as Dave, as the body, as me, as it moves into time from the timeless being. Know this in time. Can we find that there's an aliveness here as this beingness, as it's experienced as Dave, as me? And in that aliveness, can we touch, taste what they point to of bliss, this vibration of this essence, this beingness as body, as Dave spoke of, there was pain. There's pain that comes and goes in Dave's life. Even the pain, if we feel into the pain, maybe there's some pain in Sid's neck. If we feel into even that, we find that it's not separate from this isness, perhaps even from this bliss, what it's made of. And then back to the thoughts, these thoughts that come, oh, I don't know if the pain can be this. I don't know if I want it to be. And then to notice the thoughts, are they separate from this? Or are they also of this? And then let's even become, let's even go more into this embodiment. And let's see if we can even allow it to go into separation where from Dave, from Sid, there's awareness of the tree out there. There's awareness of the sky. an awareness of this that we're sitting on. And in this separation, in this duality, does anything change? And that is Dave still made of the same isness as the tree, the same beingness, the same aliveness, vibration, bliss. So as separate Dave, as separate Sid, find what this separate Dave is. Is it any different? Is it perhaps the form side of emptiness is form, form is emptiness of the headless way? And we know the form of Dave, but it is the same bliss that we experience when everything disappears into the ocean. We know this bliss as we walk in the world, as the thoughts come, as the pain comes and contractions come in this human experience. Can we not find that they're made of the sameness, of this okayness? Even in the contraction, there is this okayness, this beingness, that it is of this bliss. Just for a last moment together, what's it like to be that? To be this openness, to be this form, to be this aliveness, to be this bliss. When we are deeply that, is there any lack here? We see that lack is just a thought, and even that thought is made of this beingness, this bliss. Is there anything that can enhance what Dave is? Is there anything that can diminish what Dave is as this separate Dave in time, this body, this thought, this heart? Anything that can enhance the beingness, this bliss? Is there anything that can diminish it? What's it like to rest as this absence of lack? This beingness, this bliss. And notice when the contraction arises, when a thought arises, oh, I'm exhausted. This is really a long dive. Even that is of this. Everywhere we look, everywhere we turn, everywhere we feel. And then when you're ready, this is when it becomes a little more difficult. If the eyes, when they gently open and light is just allowed to come in, and light comes into the eyes. Let's just end with this as the eyes open, because then the mind gets more active as this experience of receiving the images in the room. Does anything change? The mind becomes a little bit more active. Is anything separate from this beingness, from this bliss that's occurring inside Dave? And then we'll come back together, and it would be curious, like this was Sid sharing things, but I'm really curious about there's no right way, no right answer of what your experience was. Oh, I got some of it. I didn't get no. You got, like, what we're interested in is what was Dave's experience. What did you find? How was that